Right, we're live. Hopefully the microphone's working properly as well. Hopefully. Oh, God, I've got 2 people in here already.
What?
Yeah, I pressed down. How's it going, mate? It didn't. Alright. Jesus, that was quick. I need to set it up for 2 seconds. Anyway, so just testing out the iMac a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. Because I've got the iMac 2020. I'm going to be using it mostly just for editing and stuff and all that. But at the moment, I'm just live streaming from the main camera. So I've got this keyboard, absolutely, and see how the focus is on it. Actually, the focus is pretty damn good. That is really good for the focus on it. Yeah, that is really good. Not bad. I mean, the webcam is supposed to be like a 1080p. I'm not too sure if it's like 25 frames, 24 frames, or 30 frames per second. I'm pretty sure it is. But, yeah, Pecky Peck, how's it going, man? Anyway, so got this new sort of mouse. It comes with it as well. A little mouse, an Apple mouse. I think these are the don't know what you actually call these, actually. Designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. God, China, eh? These are sort of the new keyboards that came with them. Yeah, it seems pretty good, yeah? That's cool, man. And what about the audio? Is the audio good as well? Oh, yeah. Do you know what? That'd be quite interesting.
Oh.
He said, how about, he said, for 2,000 subscriber special, he said to take a tour of Kevin's room. I don't think everyone wants to go in his room.
He said.
Oh, Pecky Peck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said to do a tour in Kevin's room. Audio's clear. That's cool, man. That's cool. Oh, God, I've had a bit of chest pain today. Then, like, sort of something going on. Because I did ate something earlier. Had some food earlier. And I don't know if it's some sort of indigestion or some shit. But anyway, I've got a new jumper that I bought. Nice sort of massive jumper. Nice woolly one. Animal free as well. Tesco's. Oh, Preston says, hello, mum. He goes, huh? Oh, I think she's sleeping. Poor woman. Having a rest before she falls on the floor. Yeah, it might be just the camera, mate. It might be just the camera is doing it. Oh, Astro Sheepy. Hey there, how you doing? You good? Oh, actually, it might be too much of the acid I'm sort of drinking. Zero sugar Coca-Cola. Don't worry, it's not advertised by Coca-Cola. That would be awesome, actually, if it was. Oh, God, I could drink this shit like all day long. But yeah, so I've got to try and set this up at some point with my microphone, with my reporter mic, this one here. This is the Tascam. This is like you got like audio things on the side there, as well. You can put like microphones and all that kind of glorious stuff. So it's quite useful, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Preston says hello, Mummy goes.
Hi there, Preston.
Oh. Heartburn, man. You're looking thinner. Yeah, definitely. I'm sort of getting there. Yeah, cola's great. Love Coca-Cola, man. I've actually cut down the normal ones. I don't drink the normal Coca-Cola no more. I used to, actually, prior to me turning vegan, I actually did used to drink what's it called? Those Monster energy drinks. Then I stopped drinking. It gave me palpitations in the heart, so sort of like heart was sort of going up and down. Show me my fart turn to fire. Oh, turn to fire, eh? That's cool, man. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the chili and all that. Hey, you're right, Noah. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Great friend of mine, Noah, and all that. We actually we're in outer space a lot of the times and stuff, actually. And I'm sort of helping him build worlds, and he does his own worlds as well. Fantastic worlds he's doing at the moment. He's got his like own room, and he's like got this little staircase that goes around underneath, and he's got loads of pictures there. It's pretty awesome. But what I've done is also I've actually made my own map on Outspace where Shadow and Noah can actually join in, and I got my friend Kip Cat as well, and she can join in, and we build stuff together. Yeah, see you later, man. Catch you later. Great guy. He's from Germany as well. And I'll tell you what, he speaks better English than I actually do. And that is saying something. But yeah, what you guys and girls been up to anyway? Let us know in the comments and stuff. Like, you've been chilling now. And happy, actually, it's still Valentine's Day, actually, for another 11 minutes at least. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hopefully you bought all your girlfriends or boyfriends cards and stuff and all that. Maybe some chocolates and flowers. I actually did send my friend I've been friends with for about 2 years now. I've sent her basically a massive bunch of red roses for Valentine's Day. Managed to get it through on the day today as well, so I had to pay a little bit extra, but it's worth it, and she's worth it as well. And her husband's worth it as well. Great guy as well. But yeah, my friend Kip, she comes on to Outspace with us as well. I actually met her on big screen, and she's an amazing woman. She's looking after a friend at the moment as well, and he's very poorly at the moment. He's starting to get back to health wise and all that, but it's going to be a bit of a progress and all that. But he's going to make 100% recovery, guaranteed on that. How old is she? Well, I'll say she's about 10 years older than me. But I sent her a bunch of flowers through. I think it's like a whole bunch of red roses. Went off onto that, what's it called? That's something called pigs.com to do all my stuff on there for cards. You can get Christmas cards on their birthday cards. Actually, her birthday's coming up soon as well, so I have to send her something then as well. Nice little surprise. I'm sure she'll see this stream as well. But yeah, about 10 years older than me and all that. Great woman. She's like a sister, to be honest. Like, we have a bit of banter and all that, and it's amazing as well. Like, it's good and healthy banter. And I'll tell you what, she's an incredible woman. Sort of caring at the moment for a friend and all that. It's very poorly and stuff, but she's doing an incredible job. That's why I sent her the flowers, and I sent her friend, Steve, who's ill at the moment as well. I've sent him a get well card soon through the post as well. Because she was she was actually there. OJ was there for me when my mum was in hospital. The majority of the time, she used to come on to FaceTime a lot with me and see if I was all right, see if I was eating and all that kind of stuff. And she put quite a lot of time in for me and all that. So I kind of helping her pay her back and all that kind of stuff, because that's the kind of guy I am at the end of the day. You see, I keep my friends as close to my chest as anything when it comes to friends and stuff. Yeah, she sounds lovely. Definitely, she is lovely. That's why. 2 years we've been friends, and it's coming up to 2 years now. I think in August, because I remember going into big screen, and the first thing she heard me saying when we first met, "Good morning, my name's Arnold. We need to get to the chopper." And it's just like nearly cracked up, and that's how we started our sort of friendship and all that. Oh yeah, you keep your friends close, and the enemies even closer. Gonna do it. Come on, get to the chopper. Mm. Hey, can we help you and your mum? Oh, both were. Yeah, a little bit better and stuff. My mum's sort of up and down at the moment. She's not feeling well at the moment and stuff. She's got a bit of a cold and all that. But she's been indoors. I've just actually managed to get about £200 worth of shopping coming this Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got to get my other freezer up at the moment. I've got one of these sort of little cube box freezers, little small ones. It's like a half a size of what you normally call a normal fridge. I've got to actually unbox that. I haven't took it out yet. And what I'll do then is I'll put all my frozen stuff in there, and the rest of the stuff can just go in the fridge. So I've got some bread, I've got some vegan sausages, I've got some vegan steaks. I've got a lot of vegan stuff in there just to freeze up. So that way I won't have to keep going out and about and just go to the bank, just pay the bills, and then we're good to go. Why cannot Arnie run for president? It's because he isn't American. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange as well, because I would love to actually see Arnold as the president. Come on, this is President Arnold. We need to do it. We need to get to California to do it now. But yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's 11:56. So yeah, I go on usually around about 12:30 onto Oat Space. I'm actually working with Unity at the moment, and what I've done now is actually I've put Unity on my iMac and 2020, and I've actually just realised it's actually not an iMac Pro. It's just an actually regular iMac, but it's still a beast. I mean, I'm just actually, if I click on, actually, can I get my actually can I actually, I can put that down a minute. I want to see if I can get my Apple thing up. So this is right. So my iMac I've got on me at the moment is a iMac Retina 5K 27-inch 2020. So it's the latest one, or near enough the latest one. Processor 3.8 gigahertz. Now it's 8-core, which means it has 16 threads on it of CPU usage. So that's good, 16 threads. But these are actually true cores. These are not none of your sort of shitty cores like what you do with AMD and stuff and all that kind of stuff. And it's Intel Core i7. The memory at the moment is 8 gigabytes. It's 2667 megahertz DDR4. I mean, I could do probably 4K editing on there, no problem. Graphics card though, AMD Radeon Pro 5500 XT. That's 8 GB. Now it's mostly down to your memory, which is what I'll struggle when I'm doing a lot of editing. So I'm gonna have to get another probably 32 gigs worth of memory to go into the computer. Oh, how much did you spend on your Sainsbury's order? 190 quid. Not cheap because I'm vegan and stuff and all that. And I'm going to put it in there. It's going to be like in there for a few weeks. I've basically done a massive shopping load. I went online onto a thing, so I'm getting it tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Actually, yeah, Tuesday. So Tuesday is going to be an interesting day. But I've got to get my fridge up before then. My freezer, I mean. So yeah, he gets his sort of chicken. He has some we got big bags of chips. Gives him pasties and chicken and all that kind of stuff. And actually, this week I'm getting one of those big, massive bags of chicken and stuff, so you can the southern fried ones you could just put in the frying pan and or not frying pan, but in the saucepan and just cook it because he likes doing his own cooking, even though he tries to burn the flipping house down. But yeah, we did actually have. I'll tell you what. This is a bit of a cheek. We had right. So we got this woman. We phoned at the police. I think last couple of days going back because my half brother was threatening my mum again to knock her out. So we got the police down. And what they'd done, we told them to sort of get in touch. They said, "Would you like any help?" I say, "Yeah, okay. If we could get the social services to basically have a word with the two brothers and stuff, one real brother and half brother." So we got when I was just the Sainsbury's delivery drivers always expect me to help them unload the food. They shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, I mean, obviously, well, I've just saw one of my next door neighbours today actually get the same company, same supermarket delivers of Sainsbury's, and he's getting them to basically bring the food into him. So obviously he's not doing any help, but obviously he's in his 70s. And I find, yeah, I find he could do a lot of stuff though. A lot of stuff. More stuff than the actual people anyway, but he just gets the other people to do it for him. Obviously, I mean, you shouldn't, if you order stuff and they bring it in, I mean, obviously I'll wear a mask anyway, so, or just keep out of the way and stuff. But anyway, we had this social services woman phone us up the other day, and she wanted to come to the house, but me and my mum's got like a code. And I said to my mum, like, look, I've got a code and all that, and she's got a code as well. And I said we shouldn't be having them come down the house while I've got a bloody code. And even though, right, they could come down the house, they could have that virus and start spreading it. And I think it's not fair on my mum. And they said, oh, we've got masks on. But that's besides the point. No, they didn't have the masks on the eyes though, because you can catch it in your eyes. You can't stand the social service. The awful be. I mean, yeah, they were kind of a bit pushy as well. Because we basically cancelled it, didn't we? Right, we cancelled the. Yeah. So basically, they cancelled it. Well, we cancelled it, but we went out that day because we thought we cancelled it. They came. Right, so we came back home. I was just going down to the chemist to get my mum's new medication because they're putting on it because of her like not too well at the moment. So at the moment, I went down to the actual chemist or pharmacist at Lloyd's pharmacist, and I got in the taxi, back in the taxi. We got home, and they were waiting at the front door for us. And I didn't even get my mum out of the bloody taxi, out of the wheelchair taxi. until then, and they were just waiting there and stuff. And he says, "Oh, is there Shirley?" So I asked my mum and all that. Basically, right, they kind of try and force themselves in there and stuff in the house. And they said, "Oh, well, assuming we've turned up here and all that, and you were going to cancel, and all, you cancel." Well, we did cancel anyway, but obviously they didn't hear. They started sort of like saying, "Well, assuming we're here now, can we come in and have a talk and all that?" And I said to "Right, you can only talk by the front door and stuff and all that." Because I brought my mum in just in the passage and stuff. And then basically we got them coming in, and then they wanted to know if they could talk to the other two upstairs and all that. My other two brothers. And well, we said, well, you can talk to them, but that one, Kevin and all that, he told them to come fuck off and all that. He said he's not talking to them and all that. That was pretty much what he said. But then they want to look around the house. I'm doing all the cleaning at the moment, so it looks like a bombshell's here, but I'm still trying to clean that. And they said, "Oh, we're not here to judge and all that." Yeah, bullshit, bloody shit. So they didn't say much. They said, "Oh, my mum looks pretty well. But they said she also looked like she's not too well because of the cold." And I said, "Well, it's because we both got a cold." And to be honest, they could have started spreading their germs in the house, and they shouldn't be coming in the house if they've got some. Because if they're going to everybody else's house, how do we know they haven't got that virus and started to spread it to everybody else? It's just ridiculous. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like they're above the law or something. He said it's a bit cheeky trying to invite themselves in there. He said they think they're above the law. Yeah, no, don't try. Yeah, the thing is, right, and then I said, "Oh, we're here to help your mum and all that, to look after her and all that, just to make sure she's all right." I said, "That's just fine." And they said, "Oh, we could get some people in to help around the house to clean up." It's like they're treading on my toes, literally. I'm just doing as much as I can around the house. It's only me. My other two brothers are too bloody bone lazy, and my mum can't do anything because she can't walk. So I'm basically catering to 1, 2, 3 people, basically. And I've got to look after myself in that situation. And I don't like people treading over my toes. I did tell them that. And actually, I told the woman on the phone, it's kind of like they're trying to, because they wanted to get her on her own. They wanted to talk to her, and I said, "What is it? So you can manipulate her and shit and all that? Is that the reason?" Yeah, no. I mean, tidying up and stuff. I mean, it's not really weird, but when sort of like you try and do your best and all that, and then they start trying to sort of down you a little bit, make you feel a bit down and shit. So, well, because I'm trying to clean up the front room at the moment because we've got the bed in there, where my mum's supposed to be sitting in there. But because my two brothers go downstairs and all that, and they keep disturbing her, this is the reason why I've got her upstairs and stuff with the lock on the door and stuff to just keep us both in here away from them, so they don't disturb her and shit. And I get downstairs from time to time when we're going out and about and stuff, and also I'm taking her to the toilet backwards and forwards. And then, it's really strange. It was really funny. So they go and see my other brother, who's the the drinker one, and my brother starts saying to him, "Oh, I can't get any sleep at night time and all that." Because my mum keeps shouting and screaming and stuff. And the thing is, it's him getting drunk, and it's him doing all the starting on us and all that in the fucking first place. And this is the reason why mum sort of has got him, and this is why it's stressing my mum out and that kind of stuff going on. But it's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I'd like to get rid of them both out of the house, to be honest. They said they're going to sort something out at least anyway. Hopefully soon with the one next door. Hopefully to get rid of him out of the house and all that. I can't stand him absolutely at all. Even though he's my real brother, I just can't stand him. at all, due to the fact that he's drinking a lot and his personality is like literally, it's not the same person that was actually born 45 years going back. Literally, it's not him at all. It's like a total different person in that house. Literally. And then I've got the other one who's mentally disabled and he's not all there at all. And he's just basically treaded on mum's toes and sort of taking the piss out of her all the time and all that. And she don't deserve it at all. No. Coors Lights. He drinks a lot of the Coors Lights. There's about 450 cans outside in his shed, which he just like empty cans that he puts out there. He's got enough bloody cans out there to recycle like a big massive shed. Next, they will be sent about putting into care home. They go behind you. But no. They actually did. They did say about that the other day. They said, "Oh, we could put your mum into a home for 2 weeks and all that." And I said, "What? No, mate, no." I said she's at home, and this is where she's down. We managed to get her out of that bloody care home in the first fucking place. And also, I'm not putting her in these care homes whilst they got this virus going around, and it's actually started killing people off already. All these old people in the homes already getting killed off.
Really.
Yeah.
They can put me in one, but they can't do it then.
Yeah, and they can't do it to those disabled ones or the ones who've got mental health problems. I know. And actually, when they said to you that you weren't actually all there, and then they found out you were all there and stuff, and we're talkative. And actually, I'll tell you what though, at the hospital though, what they've left my mum in, they left my mum in a fucking right state at the hospital. They did in our town, basically, and they left my mum all night without going to the toilet at all. She had to stay in the flipping bed all day, all night, from I think was it 7-8 o'clock, 7-8 o'clock to the next day, till the nurse came around, and she pissed the bed. And basically, they put one of those little nappies around her. And I think that's a bit of a neglect on my mum, really, to be honest. And we should sort of take them to court because of it. It really pissed me off. Literally pissed me off. And then I had trouble getting her out because they put a DOS Act on her. Because they're saying she wasn't mentally all there and shit. I'll tell you what, the fucking hospital and people were. I mean, obviously, some of the staff members working there, they're great. I like them. But then there was some different funny doctors that sort of like I had a sort of a talk with, and they said, "Oh yeah, this one." They made that and said because they said my mum was actually thrilled to go into the home for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I actually already had a word with my mum about it prior to it. She said, I don't want to go in a home. I want to go home. And they got me on my home. So I asked them, I said, about getting her out to sign her out. And do you have enough rooms for everyone in your current house? Yeah, they're both all occupied at the moment. All 4 of them and all that. Yeah, I mean, I do a good job as best I can. I don't get like carers thing for it. My mum's supposed to care for me, but it's the other way around. I'm caring for her more like now. Kestrel super, Tenants super. They're both very strong lagers. Yeah, Tenants super. Kestrel, yeah, I've heard of Kestrel super as well. But yeah, I'll tell you what. Oh, that one woman at that hospital and that, she literally wound me up. Did your dad enjoy his food? Well, when he was alive, he used to eat decent amounts of food and stuff. He was I'd say he was about 33.5 stone. That's how big he was. He was quite a big bloke, he was. And then he went from 33 stone down to 7.5 stone when he was near his death and all that, when he passed away. But let's go back. He died in 2005, so 16 years? Yeah, about 16 years. Jesus. That long, because we're in 2021 now, so 2021, take 5, 15, plus the 10. Yeah, so, yeah, 2005. So it's 16 years this year. Actually, February, yes. February the 24th, my dad actually died on, so was skinny on the picture on your Facebook. Yeah, I mean, that's when he lost a lot of weight, and he was because he used to be a heavy drinker. He used to drink a lot of beers, ciders. He used to love his woodpecker, to be honest, and all that. And he used to try and get my mum on it, and he used to give her a drink of. He used to like his wine though, that Australian wine. What's it? Jacob's Creek. Used to love that shit, but that's why I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke, and I don't take drugs or anything that shit. Healthy life for me, to be honest. To others, it would be not sort of a healthy lifestyle, a fantastic lifestyle, but it's me. I love it. I'm fantastic at that. Also, I've been looking on Tinder and all that stuff, but I'll tell you what, some of those women on Tinder and all that, just like, obviously I like personality, but when you've got too much like slap on your face and all that, and you look like a clown, literally, oh God, absolutely terrible. I just like a natural woman with no makeup on, where she's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just a naturalist when it comes to realistic women. But yeah, my dad, when he was like skinny at the time and all of that kind of stuff, it was because basically he used to smoke a lot, drink a lot of alcohol, and sort of his whole lifestyle was that he used to smoke a hell of a lot. He used to smoke, I think, like 80 packs of cigarettes a week. That was quite a lot. I've noticed actually my subscriber base now is starting to go up quite a bit now as well. I think I've just hit 1,629 subscribers now. So trying to get to that 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, this computer here, once I've got the kitchen cleaned out, I'm thinking of putting this downstairs and doing my green screen at the back and do all my stuff. Oh, how did he die? Deep vein thrombosis to do with his legs and all that.
Cigarettes and alcohol.
Yeah, through cigarettes and alcohol, pretty much. We could have had an autopsy done, but I think we already knew what he died of and all that shit. Because I was the one that actually found his body and stuff in the other room. Because you used to have the back room at the back, because it's one of the big ones, big rooms, and because he used to love watching his like TV and VHS tapes and all that. And Jesus, we've been in this house for 20 years. Jesus, actually over 20. It's got to be over 20 years.
Yeah.
We've been in this house. You don't know how anyone could love smoking, smells bad, and gives you a cough. Yeah, totally agree, man. But it's one of those things. Actually, I ain't even worn my new shoes yet, my trainers and stuff and all that. My Nike ones in the box what I got for Christmas, but I'll probably do those at some point. But yeah, I used to try and get my mum to have drink alcohol with him and stuff in the other room. And because my mum said no and all that, used to get his curries and stuff and his food and throw it out the window and all that and say, "Oh, give it to the cats" and all that.
Just throw it over the wall.
Or throw it all. Oh yeah, so yeah, he threatened to throw it all over the wall and stuff. I mean, he was kind of a bit of a bully, actually, to be honest, in all sense.
I've been, yeah.
Oh, the Nikes. Don't know if I can get sure look. Because I did a video a while back, a live stream on it. So yeah, I've still got these in there. These are the latest Nike Airs. So it's those ones, nice like lime green with a darkish bluey green style things. But these are supposed to be the latest ones that come out, I think, prior to Christmas. So it's not too bad considering. And size 12 as well. Actually, that's got a nice little hole in the top there as well. I like that. Is like sort of some of the latest ones, and that's the front soles on them. Because I'm a bit of a sole man. Got these from that shoe shop. What's it called, man? That one in the Sovereign Centre.
Oh, I don't.
Was it JD Sports?
Probably.
It might have been JD Sports, like a little sports shop. But yeah, I don't know. It's but when it how it was actually on the 24th of February 2005, half an hour before my mum's birthday, basically you're a size 9 on foot, yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah, prior to that, like half an hour before, like my dad wasn't talking very well, so I went in the other room to see if I can give him something to drink. He had a bit of a quick sip and stuff, and I said to my mum, "Quick to phone the doctors or the ambulance up," because he wasn't talking. He was very like whispering pretty much. And actually, the week before that, he actually passed away. He actually was in hospital that week. Prior to it, 66 years old he was when he passed away. Absolutely no fucking age at all. But when I've actually found him in the other room, like not talking very well, I said to my mum to quickly phone the hospital, the ambulance people up to get him on. I'll tell you what, the waiting time on the phone was absolutely astronomical and stuff. Like, by the time the ambulance got to the house, it was like 20 minutes. But it felt longer than that. But my next door neighbour, who's left now, he doesn't actually live in the street no more. We called him over quickly because my dad, like, basically was just lying there in the chair, and he had his mouth open, and you could see there was no life in him. And so, because basically, 20 seconds, actually 30 seconds, I went to see my mum set to tell her about my dad not breathing properly. Actually, I went to go and give him a drink, and she told me to go and give him a drink. By the time I went back to my dad, at the time, he was basically dead, or basically lifeless. So I quickly said to Kevin to quickly go and get the next door neighbour over for help, because he used to help my dad a lot of times and stuff. And then he came over to try and do CPR on my dad and all of that. None of that sort of like oxygen thing, just the CPR and stuff, till the ambulance got here. And yeah, he just passed away in the chair. Where has he moved to? What do you mean, moved to? Yeah, I kind of feel as well. That's probably the reason also why he drinks alcohol as well. due to the fact because he wasn't there at the time and all that. I think he was in his flat at the time and stuff. And I just let him know on the phone that he's just bloody passed away. He's just died and all that. And because he wasn't living with us at the time and all that. My brother, I mean. And I think that's probably why he drinks as well, because that could be a part of it. But the day before that he passed away, we basically got a prescription from the doctors to give these drugs to him to help him and all that, because he wasn't feeling well the day before. And also he went sort of like a bit crazy on that day as well. Literally, I woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning and my mum, and I went to go and see my dad in the other room, and he was literally on the floor. And then he started saying there was these like skinhead family, like a bald head family. The mum had skinhead, the father had a skinhead, the son and the daughters had skinheads, and the dog as well. And he said they were all hiding under the bed. And he said apparently the no, I mean it's not funny, but obviously but he went a bit sort of crazy and started saying there was these like little people under the bed, and one of the sons basically pushed him off, took him for a spin in the room and pushed him off the off the chair, and then he landed on the floor. So he sort of went sort of crazy the day before. We knew there was something wrong. I think we should have basically just like got in touch with the doctors about it that day and stuff. But what do you think happens after death? Heaven, reincarnation? Well, I would love to actually. Yeah, nobody actually dies. We just get rebooted, I think, to be honest. Like, it'd be quite cool if, like, you end up sort of back in the universe. You get recycled up, and then suddenly.
I don't believe in it.
What, death?
You come back or
well,
go somewhere else.
Well, I don't know, because
if it was true,
yeah, energy does move on.
Your family would come back and visit you.
Well, no, because they're probably somewhere else now. That's probably why. And Dad's probably somewhere else. He's probably on another planet now as somebody else. And then there's like, it never dies. Yeah, energy never dies. In a sense, it just despairs and goes off into the universe, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's always moving. It's like our body is made up of atoms, and atoms are like always like mostly energy, and that energy circulates and it keeps us alive and it keeps us moving. But the reason why we end up dying is because of these little, I think they're called telometers. I think that's what they're called, telometers. Now, the telometers are those like little shoelaces, and on those little shoelaces, on each of the ends of them, are those little strands of DNA, like little fragrance of fiber. And once they they're short, so you can get short telometers and you can get the long ones. The longer they are, free radical oxygen atoms. Yeah. Quantum view. I can't wait until quantum computer comes in, because people will have like quantum computers soon, and we'll be able to scan the entire brain. Obviously, we can't do it at the moment because we haven't got enough hard drive spaces and stuff, and we'll probably need terabytes and terabytes and terabytes of it just to store one brain onto hard drive.
But we did try to
everything.
Yeah. And it's one, so you would say.
Quantum radar is good. I think, to be honest, if we could use quantum computing, we could actually theoretically find out how we could actually get our bodies and actually turn it into immortal. So we could actually find out how we could live pretty much forever. by just actually storing our brains on the cloud. If we could just take our sort of brains, because obviously our brain and our heart is the main source. Actually, the heart is actually, I'd say, is the motherboard. And then you've got your brain, which is like the processor, which is processing backwards and forwards. And you're passing that information backwards and forwards through the channels in your brain and stuff, and which is pretty good and all that. But if we can do quantum, the motherboard, that'd be like the main sort of the heart is the motherboard, because it's connecting all. You're basically connecting every single part to that, and it's basically booting that. But
as what ethos we put with these people in. He speaks to the people. The dead.
But it'd be quite cool to get some multi-directional motherboard.
When he came to this house,
what's that?
He told us you'd had water problems, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about physics and quantum computing, but I do know that eventually everything's going quantum computing eventually, and you'll get better AI, artificial intelligence. So that means these robots will be like more efficient, and they'll be self-serving, and they'll be able to do everything without us around it. Living forever wouldn't necessarily be a good thing, because people may use it to promote evil. Look at Hitler, and he was evil. If he'd never died, we'd be slaves by now. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's the dark side and the bad side. Oh, I forgot that film called now. Jesus. I don't know if you guys know that film, that vampire film. Is it Daybreakers? I think it's called Daybreakers, that vampire film. The one where basically everybody's alive, but they're all vampires and stuff. The whole human race is vampires and stuff. I think it's a grand idea that your consciousness goes somewhere, but realistically, I think when you die, it just like it was before you were born. You just cease to exist, so you should do your best. Now, I think you're wrong there. I think our consciousness is always going to be around. I just think we just kind of sort of develop and we get better and stuff, and I think we don't actually die. I think we just go to the next level. Don't think so. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But well, thing is, I don't know if you've ever watched or played the Cyberpunk 2077, but I think that's what's going to happen to us in the future. I think we'll be able to live forever, but we'll be able to get upgrades. So we'll be upgraded over the time and stuff. So that would be absolutely awesome if we can get upgrades and all that shit going. But and if we can actually find out, because I know Australia at the moment, there's this pharmaceutical science lab bloke who's basically are you recording the stream? Yeah, I'm recording it, man. It'll be up on my thing for the next one. Do you know what? I haven't done that penis size thing, because I went through all of that sort of thing on that. I didn't even know you could actually do the penis size thing on that. Cyberpunk, you can pick penis sizes. I think you can do breasts on there as well, like bigger breast. But there's new updates coming for the Xbox Series S and the Series X, where you'll be able to sort of do more stuff. I might actually be able to live stream it on my iMac actually as well. You can be third gender. Yeah, I know that all the different genders on there is pretty cool. I like it where you can just be whoever you want to be and stuff. Also in VR is pretty cool. But I think we're going to be like that sort of like film where the Oasis, where you're in VR and all that. Oh, definitely, man, definitely. They don't pursue for very long. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's an update coming now with the people, though. The cops where they chase you and all that through the cyberpunk. Because I've noticed a lot of the characters are too easy or something, so with the AIs on them. But what I think was going to happen with cyberpunk in the future is going to be what we're going to do at some point with the humans. We'll be able to get upgrades. It's like we've got these bionic arms now, like people who've got missing limbs or missing leg or arm. They can actually get another attachment straight onto this. So they get another sort of arm or a new leg, a robotic leg, and it's a lot better. But yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, the future looks bright. I don't know if it's going to be the future, though. 87 in 2077, you'll be 90. Yeah, Fred, so. But I'm hoping to live to 90, to live to 2077. That'd be awesome, that would be. Army have got them. Yeah, they've got them already. But what I'm looking forward to, though, is the latest and new technology of virtual realities. Now, Oculus, I think they're going to be like the pioneer when it comes to virtual reality, in a sense that it's all built into the headset. Also, Apple have got coming out soon their new VR headsets. I don't know if it's going to be a PC headset or if it's going to be a sort of a standalone sort of headset where it's all built in. I think they said it's going to be built into the whole system. So you're going to have augmental reality and virtual reality all built into the headset. Quantum limbs, yeah. I want to go back to the 90s before all the technology. Loved classic VHSs. Do you know what would be quite cool is if you could get in a time machine and freeze time at that very point. You could do everything then because time wouldn't cease to exist because it'd be frozen in time and it'd be quite cool. Augmental, yeah, there we go. Human quantum digital circuit boards. Oh, circuit boards. Oh, you mean circuit boards? Yeah. I mean, I love technology, to be honest. I love technology. And it's the only reason why I got an Apple Mac in the first place and all that, because I want to start doing stuff on there. Your mate Summer has a chip in his arm, yeah? Is it like one of those, because I've seen those new chips they've got out now at the moment, where you put a chip underneath your arm, you go into your front door and you go, and then the front door opens up, but it's actually the chip embedded in the hand or just under the arm and stuff. Did you have those PCs with the large white screen in the year 2000? Oh, yeah, you're on about the big square box ones. I have a bone in both my legs. Jesus. In both your legs. And does that actually irritate you? Does it hurt at all? Yeah, and if no one's subscribed yet to the YouTube channel, to my channel, Definitely subscribe to the channel and all that. I'll be doing some more live streams as well. I haven't really done many videos on, because at the start of the year I did say I was going to do at least like about 15 videos a week, but I'm sort of like up and down at the moment. Yeah, bones, you know. No, obviously, you know, we've got bones in our legs, but we also got those muscles which are covering over the bones and stuff. Yeah, Bourneville was actually very rough in that area. Also, Old Mixon's very rough as well. They actually, I think a while back, they actually found a couple. They found this person who was in this car dead and stuff. It'd been I don't know if he'd been dead for a while or something. But also there was another one just before Christmas in Weston. They found a baby shoved in a dustbin. It was they found dead. I think it was in the park or something. In Weston, I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know what the hell the mother was up to, or maybe if she was well or not and stuff. But excellent Cough Link production plant in Bourneville. Yeah, nice. No, not myself. I really don't really go around Weston that much. I'm sort of like around. I travel around Sainsbury's area, and sometimes just like into town on my bicycle and then just back. But I haven't been on the bicycle for like, oh god, 7. No, about 7 months. Yeah, about 7 months coming up to now. Since I came off it, I still can't feel that feeling in my leg and stuff. I think I might have sort of damaged a nerve or some shit when I came off the bike. I had this dickhead basically sort of wind down his window in the car, drove past and started laughing, taking the piss. But I don't give a shit. No, it's not really going to. And I got back up and all that off my bike because I literally hit the fucking lamppost. So how I did it, because I was going to see my mum at the hospital while she was at the hospital. What's that? Yeah, that was end of 2019. Yeah, definitely that. But sort of like, so basically it's got this like lamppost. It's got 2 lampposts in one, but it's like a cross section. So it's cross and then it's down. And there's this like little tight gap and stuff. And I had... oh, do you know what? That really fucking pissed me off. That actually really pissed me off about that postman. That dickhead postman. Yeah. I won't say he's a scumbag. He's just an absolute complete dickhead and stuff. That he wouldn't help that old age pensioner up off the floor. Yeah, nice bike. Yeah, mate's got one. Yeah, I would love to get one of those I think called the cross country ones. Bicycles. They're about £5,000 though, but I'm gonna have to wait for one until I'm fucking more richer on YouTube and stuff. So there's no way I'm paying fucking £5,000 for that until I got a big financial thing on my YouTube channel. But and also I want to save it for a house and stuff at the moment. So for me and my mum, so we can have a little bungalow just for the 2 of us, just to get out of this shithole and all that. Kindergarten cup. I am a John Kimball. My name's John Kimball, and I love my car. Do it. Put the cookie back. Do it. Take the toy back to the corner. His runs on lithium polymer single split batteries. Yeah. Actually, I've noticed as well. Apparently, I didn't know it because obviously this is probably why this actually it says on the box these iMacs. Or I don't know if it's to do with this one. Apparently, it says on the box has a lithium-ion battery on there, so it's got a battery. So obviously, the battery being there somewhere. But I'll tell you what, though, these I actually have no idea what this one is. I think this is called the Magic Keyboard. I have no idea what it's called a Magic Keyboard for, but it looks absolutely. I'm not sure if I can look at that beautiful, beautiful little tiny little keyboard. That is absolutely awesome. That is really good. And the camera, actually, the webcam built into this 1080p one is absolutely amazing. Yeah, no, it was supposed to be coming Monday, but it came Sunday today, and actually, no, not Sunday now, because it's Monday now. Yeah, so it's supposed to be coming today, but it came yesterday because I had a message off Amazon and saying, "Oh, your parcel's coming." MT per watt. Yeah. What's the charge rate on the keyboard? Charge rate? I'm not too sure actually. 18. It's probably 5 volts, 1 amp. Can't even see that small print. That is absolutely tiny. Do they think that we've got supersonic eyes or some shit? Look, I don't know if you can actually see it or not. Yeah, look at that small, tiny little print at the bottom. Look at that tiny little print, and you're supposed to see that bit. That runs faster. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, this is 3.8 gigahertz. I have no idea if it goes, actually, I don't know if it's actually, because I know it says 3.8 gigahertz. Now, I don't know if it's got a built-in thing where it overclocks to a much higher frequency when you need it. Your monitor's better, yeah. No, I got it, man. I got it. Because I thought you about that one. I'll tell you, it's that auto typing as well. I've noticed that really racks me off a little bit. Oh, the Getaway Black Monday. Great game, man. Love the original one, though. Love the original Getaway game. Got a G-Sync TV as well. Nice. Nice. Actually, I'm just wondering, actually, on the back of this TV, how are you supposed to link up another monitor? Is there a way I can link up another monitor to the back? I've got an Ethernet port on it, and it's got an SD card slot and 2 of those USB-C ports on it. Will the Getaway 3 ever happen? Well, I bloody hope so. I absolutely bloody hope so. $2,789. Nice. You use a USB-C adapter, yeah. Oh, the USB-C adapter. Okay. Because the one I've got is actually got. So I'm trying to see if I can put in, like another monitor up. So, but I'm gonna have to do this downstairs at some point on a big massive table. Need to convert some power on your GFX card. Okay. Yeah, I know you can get those like graphics cards now, those external graphics cards, we can put them on the side. So theoretically, I could turn this into a beast of a computer. slow your fans by 7,000 RPM, then run your latency up. Okay.
Oh, God.
All downs are 9.3. Ah, nice.
I think it's up.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Here we go.
yeah.
There you go.
My legs go down the wall.
No, you're fine. You're not even off the bed.
Oh,
There you go, you're fine.
my head.
Yeah, inhale is there, yeah.
Where?
Yeah, just there.
Thank you.
Right. Nice. I'll tell you what though, the audio, the sound quality on here is amazing. Actually, I don't know. Can I actually? Let's have a look. See if I can get epidemic music on there. Right, epidemic music. It should be logged in actually. Right, so I want to see if you guys can actually hear the music in the background whilst I'm actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, let us know if you can hear it. Yeah. Right, so I don't know if you can hear it or not. I might not even pick it up. Yeah, it does sound good. Yeah, just open it a second. Right. Yeah, give me a second. I'll just turn that off for a minute. Yeah, I know. I'm going to open the window now. Right, hang on.
Right.
Yeah. There we go.
Thank you.
Right, some of them wants the window open, but hang on. I should see what one musics we got on here. Now trending. Oh, new trend. So now trending. So what's trending at the moment?
Talk to me nice. Talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes.
Oh, definitely.
Don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See her. Rewind. When we rewind.
Oh, definitely.
It's so nice. We time. You,
Right, actually, so yeah. So is the audio music coming through? Because what I'm doing at the moment, because that's on Epidemic Musics, I've actually paid Funfair Music. Oh, Funfair Music. Right, and I'll see if I can find something Funfair Musics. I mean, is it quite clear as well, the music on it? So let's have a look. Let's have a look. There's no open something really actually. Okay. Amusement park sounds. Okay. wondering what the microphone's on. Ah, it's cool, man. If I was on the water. I would do, but I'd get copyrighted for it. Oh, the puppet ballet. Oh, yeah, man, definitely. Right, so basically, so what I do is I've got a subscription to Epidemic Music, which I've been paying for the last 2 years now, non-stop, which means I can there's thousands and thousands of tracks, like movie tracks that you can put on there, like movie theme style stuff like cowboy music, Western style stuff, or you can actually have special effects, sound effects like music, like gunshots and all that. But yeah. Oh, who's Nick Cotton? You mean John Oatman, his name is. So John Oatman, aka Nick Cotton from EastEnders, he was basically killed off by his mum, Dot Cotton, in EastEnders. And we went to one of these things, what they call them, these like little shows where you can go and see all the stars and all that, stars of time. Do shotgun bullets. Right, I'm not sure if I could get any, because they do special effects on it, and I'm not too sure what sound effects they got. They've got like people walking, people screaming, or whoosh, ambience. They've got some ambience noises. Let's have a look. Or outdoor cafe. People sitting in. I'll tell you what, I can't remember the last time I went to a fucking cafe. And then you've got footsteps. Just actually see if they've got any gun effects in here. Sound effects. That's getting a bit funny. So that's the sound of gun. Warfare handgun. Just trying to see if there's any actual shooting. Oh, that's just the load up stuff, so Where's the shooting ones? Ah, okay. So this one. Oh, that's a nice gunshot. 9mm. Oh, that's some good shit. A nice little reload. 357 handgun Magnum. Our little cap guns. So yeah, I mean they've got a lot of different guns and stuff there. They are right. Right. Any new songs? Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I mean, I've just sort of like been sidetracked, to be honest, on the keyboard. I would like to do some more and start doing little short clips. Yes, he trimmed his nails. It looks like a flipping vampire with those long nails. Hello, my name's Count Dracula. I've come to suck your blood. Yeah, he's a great guy as well, Pecky Peck. Love the guy as well. Fucking talons. Oh, you go. I'll tell you what though, I've been in Oat Space. I've got a nice red pair of nail varnish and stuff as per character, and I'm sort of wearing a dress and all that. And I'll tell you what, they thought I was Scottish and stuff, like from Scotland. They thought I had a kilt on. I said, no, I'm wearing a dress. I said, could be whoever you want to be in VR and stuff. The snipes on them. Actually, I wonder if they've got any sniper rifle sounds. Let's have a look. Sniper. Ooh. They use a sniper.
Sniper 10 o'clock! Sniper 10 o'clock! Sniper 10 o'clock! Sniper 10 o'clock!
No, so they haven't got the actual gun sound to it. They only got this one. Oh, that's a nice sniper sound. They use a sniper rifle with a silencer on it. Tin snipes. Second Life. Do you know what? I've watched that Second Life actually. Is that the one? Is that the Ricky Gervais one? Oh no, that's Afterlife, isn't it? Is that Afterlife? Yeah, it's Afterlife. That's a different one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Second Life. Oh, the game on Oculus that plays movies. Oh, you mean big screen? Cheese Man. Welcome to the room, man. I used to suit on with a black shiny strap on in Second Life. Ah, okay. One of those games you basically have a second life in. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's kind of a bit like Oculus Quest and VR and all that kind of stuff. That you can just do whatever you want to do in that. And also VR chat's pretty cool as well. I like that. There's some weirdos on there though. Just to forewarn you. You can be any avatar you want, and you can buy and sell stuff and get a job. And all these mad people have wives and all. Sounds good. Likes Applewood cheddar. Yeah, I don't know though, if he likes Applewood. Actually, I do. I like Applewood actually. Actually, I'm thinking about making a jack of potato in a minute, guys and girls. Actually. Yes. Oh, yes. Gonna do some baked beans with it. Feeling a bit peckish actually. I had a bit of like chest pains, so I had a bit of a lie down for about 10 minutes. And I'm feeling like a little bit better. Oh, used to DJ on in the 90s, you mean? Or noughties? The naughty 90s. Beans make me fart. Well, they kind of make me fart, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Yeah, chest pains. So it was on this side, not this side, not where the heart side is. I mean, I've got heart problems and stuff, so I've got to be careful and all that shit, but probably just indigestion or something, heartburn or something. I find though, when I get heartburn, I find drinking more gas, more zero sugar stuff, gets rid of it for me. Oh, new top. Yeah, new top, man. Got this on Tesco's, the F&F collection. Brilliant, actually. It cost me 25 quid. Very warm as well, so when my mum's got the window open and I'm freezing to death, I've got this nice little thing here. Might do some fashion shows for you now. French chalk is good to eat. Yeah, nice. Have you any words about the aspartame in Coke? Aspartame in Coke. Or is it aspartame? I call it aspartame, to be honest. In Coke Zero. So, oh yeah, I did my Omegle and all that a while back. So a lot of fucking weirdos on there. Oh god. At his heaviest, did you have to wear tracksuit bottoms? Not tracksuits. I mean, he had clothes and stuff, but he used to go around with his sort of trunks and stuff on as well. His shorts most of the time. Oh, sticks of French chalk is best. Okay. How many people I've seen on there? Actually, one night I was in big screen and I did an Omegle with my VR headset on, and boy, I put in furries. There's an actual like thing for furries, where you got people dressed up in furry creatures and stuff. And there was like this like grown man who's in his 60s, 70s or something, an oldish guy, and he's going around with a furry outfit on. I think he was like dressed up as a fox. Oh, I mean, each to their own. Each to their own, I say. Oh, you did that too, yeah? Yeah. What's the craze about it? It's like, because a friend of mine, he said to me while I was in the room, he said, type in furries. And I said, what's furries? And he goes, you'll see. So I've typed in there. Next minute, got like different rooms, people dressed up with different things on, like costumes and stuff. Instant mashed potato. Do I like instant mash? It's not vegan. It's got milk in it. I think you can buy instant mash vegan version. I'm not too sure though. What time is it? Oh, 1:08. Oh, you can, yeah? I might have to look into that. Could do like maybe a cottage pie or something instantly mash. Can Catholics be vegan? Well, I suppose so. There's no law against it. But I did get like sort of £190 worth of shopping. Majority of the actual foods, like got chips. I've got some French fries. I've got 2 bags of French fries, 2 bags of chips, all vegan, by McCain's. So I'm going to be putting those in my air fryer. Do they? Ah. Well, they do a lot of kinds. They do a lot of stuff. They do anals as well, do they? Jesus. To be Catholic, though, you have to believe which is the way for literally becomes the body of Christ, which I guess is me. I have no idea. No idea. Abortions for EVP sessions, maybe a haunted location. Do you know what? I'd love to start doing some outdoor stuff like with EVPs and ghost box sessions. Oh, they're legal. Oh, legal for Catholics. I'm sort of like, I'm kind of sort of on the fence with abortions. I mean, I do get the whole aspect of it, and I get sort of, I'm on both sides, to be honest. It's like, I'm for it and I'm against it, because then there's some woman who's been sort of molested and she didn't give consent, obviously, and she gets pregnant, and it's when she has the child, she don't want to be reminded of who did it to her in the first place. And I get that kind of stuff, but it's sort of also life as well. You're bringing life into the world, and you're getting to that point where if you're killing that life, he could have been a doctor, they could have been a doctor of any sorts, or astronaut, could be the next president of the United States, could be the next prime minister of the UK. Doesn't mean that, I mean, obviously, it wasn't voluntarily wanting to be alive. It didn't ask to be brought into the world, but for some circumstances, it gets brought into the world and do what she wants. But I think it's interesting that it's a Catholic can believe in a way for literally becoming Jesus meat and so can't be vegan. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of debatable. Fireman could have unemployed. Yeah, it could have been unemployed. Could have been a fireman. Could have been a policeman. Could have worked on the waters. Yeah. So many possibilities. It don't mean, or it could have been a serial killer. They could have brought a serial killer to the world, or who knows? That's it. Totally wrecks your body. Not only changes your life, And so if you have that coming, you should be able to stop it. Yeah, I get the point on that as well, because I try and not take any sides, because I also try and sort of like, I like to try and keep neutral on both sides. I like to see both sides of the party and all that when it comes to it. Obviously, it's the woman's body. She gives birth and all that, and she wants to have abortion. Yeah, I mean, it's totally acceptable, but also you're bringing a life into the world, which is a human being, and could have great things ahead of it, of its life. Or it could end up being put into care. But life is kind of important as well, because obviously we've got so many children at the moment without parents. Either parents have died in circumstances. He could have performed the abortions. Yeah, could have. Could have been a chemical weapons manufacturer. Yeah. Could have been the next leader of Al Qaeda. I mean, who bloody knows what goes on nowadays? But so many possibilities and all that that we live in at the moment. Crazy times as well. Could have been the guy or the woman to actually find out the cure for cancer, which would have been awesome. But there's so many possibilities and of life and all that in the way. But I just wish like life was not simpler, because if life was really more simpler, then that wouldn't be part of the challenge. But I just wish like there was a way to cure mental illnesses and mental health with just like a click of a finger, and you can make people better and stuff. But obviously that's impossible. You never know in the future. Future comes and all that. Obviously, you never know. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, no, she's just woken up and all that. She keeps like nodding off to sleep and going back to sleep and all that. She's not really well. It's her breathing problems at the moment, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been up and down all the time. No, I haven't had the COVID test yet. Not really actually into it, really, actually. It's my personal choice that I'm not. Elon Musk chip could possibly fix mental health. Well, could do. I mean, what about these people that go around, these serial killers and stuff and murderers? Isn't there a way where you could actually theoretically cure them and put them back into society in the way? I mean, with quantum computing, that could be a possibility, because if we can enter someone's conscious mind where they've got all that storage stored in there, that bad part in their brain, all we have to do is find that little bit of where it makes them like who they are, a serial killer or murderer, rapist or something, and just delete that part, erase it, and then just plant something else in there. Then we could end up putting them back into society. It kind of reminds me of that film, A Clockwork Orange, where basically that bloke, he was going around killing everybody and doing all nasty stuff to them with his guns and stuff. And then suddenly he ends up getting sent to this place, quantum memory split motherboards. Yeah, that'd be quite awesome. I mean, that could possibly work. they're making them in Sweden. Nice. I might have to check that out. Quantum memory split motherboards. Well, what was that based on then? Was that quantum memory split? I know quantum computing is supposed to be like really fast. It's supposed to be faster than a normal computer, and it can also code really fast as well, so it takes less time to do encoding and stuff and bits and bobs. But yeah, that's the future of technology at the moment. It's getting advanced, and I'm wondering if Intel and if Apple will be the first ones to actually do quantum computing. They could be already doing that already. I mean, can you imagine doing quantum computing in VR headsets where you could not know anything about computers, and you could easily just click of a button and start doing quantum physics and stuff and come up with ideas and new methods and stuff. I like to actually have the idea, like I'm an idealist at the end of the day, where I like to come up with ideas what could benefit, make us better and stuff. Yeah, quantum contact lenses, and that would be awesome. Where if you can't see very well, you put the contact lenses in, and then basically all the big computer comes up in front of you. It'd be like Johnny Mnemonic with Keanu Reeves. Great movie where he's got like sort of a computer right in front of him. Benefact. What's your job, mate? Well, I'm disabled myself. I've got heart problems and stuff. A lot of stuff, but I do like to read into quantum physics and quantum computing. Actually, science is pretty good. Actually, I like the science-based facts around it. And I think with quantum computing, we could eradicate diseases. We could eradicate famine, where with starvation. We could actually what's that? Fireproof contact lenses. Oh, do you know what? That'd be quite cool. No, it works. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but I mean, I've got heart problems myself and all that, and actually, I haven't even had a bloody haircut yet. I'm gonna have to sort of might get a haircut thing to do it myself. Never worked. But yeah, can you imagine though if they got these VR headsets where it just puts you into the next level of our world? It make it feel like you're not actually in like virtual reality, but it make you feel like you're actually in the real world. There's going to be a time when we think virtual reality is our real reality, and then we're going to get confused. I think that's when they put like those mind chips to your brain, so that way they can connect your mind to the computer, and that would be quite cool. Right. Okay. We are confused. Yeah, we are confused. When they look into the chat, but do it. Yeah. To be honest, if you think about it though, especially with work in itself, right? If you think about eventually what's going to happen once quantum computing comes into full flourish, and you've got all these automotive cars going around driving cars, vehicles, and delivering packages with robots and drones and stuff, which is already actually taking place now. Everyone's jobs are going to be flipping done. So people will be like, oh, well, do you remember that time when old Frank didn't used to work and all that because basically he didn't want to work? Well, I'm out of a job now because the machines are taking over, and now I'm becoming like a part of it now. Now my job's lost because all the machines are taken over. They're doing the job. So obviously it's coming to that. How's your brother and mum? Yeah, doing okay-ish, up and down and all that. Yeah, quantum mechanic. What's that? Quantum quantum, was that mechanics? It could be a utopia. Well, I wouldn't say we'll ever get to a utopia, but it'd be quite an awesome thing, especially if we move to Mars and stuff, and then we end up like there's an alien on Mars wanting to kill everybody. I mean, oh God. I mean, obviously, I don't know if there's actually aliens out there or not, or if it's just us only out in the galaxy far, far away. But it was strange that big, massive, like long cigar-shaped asteroid came past Earth and all that. That was awesome, though. Yeah, why kill? That's what I'm thinking. Why go around killing people? What's the sort of what's the problem around it? Why do people go around killing people in the first place? We should be loving one and each other. It should be a utopia. I mean, if most of the population are served by robots and machines, and we have no reason to actually work, I mean, what are we working for? Well, that's a good question. What are we working for? They might want to give us stuff like Nintendo Switches. Well, what about our own house? I mean, they could build up houses for free for everybody. Can you imagine? We wouldn't have to go to work. We wouldn't have to earn the money. We'd just get robots to build houses and get these giant mechs to like build the houses within like 20 minutes and then move in the homeless people straight away. I mean, there's a lot of stuff they could do. What sort of games have you been playing on your PC? Well, I haven't really been playing the PC very much because I'm on my iMac at the moment, so I'm sort of doing stuff on there, but like video editing and stuff. So at that point, will there be a point when we have no way to actually earn money because robots do it? Yeah, that's the thing. If we haven't got no money, we can't make a Sinclair Spectrum 48K. Oh, Sinclair. Yeah, do you know what? I thought there was a Sinclair Spectrum remake. They made a remake version of it. 48K one. A while back. Commodore 60 VIC 20s. Oh, Commodore. I remember the Commodore 64. Now that was great computer. Actually, I would love to get a Commodore 64 and one of those ones where you put the floppy disks in and just do some stuff on there. That would be cool. VIC 20. Man. Yeah. And what's that one called? The IBM one from like 2000 or something. Where it all started, all the computers from Intel, the IBM, the original IBM computers, ones with the massive, like, is it greyish square box. We will all be able to go about doing our own stunts for fun and editing on our quantum IMAX, etc., like Buster Keaton 2077. Yeah, but do you know what? I love Buster Keaton. I've been watching some of his videos on YouTube of his old films and stuff. Oh, original computer. Oh, BBC original computer. Yeah.
Oh God.
Engraved in stone 3,000 years ago in Iraq. Okay.
Actually,
yeah,
everybody should thank Boris Johnson for making more stay. I'm not going to work.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it,
actually, you should be, because you can all stay home and do what the hell you like.
Yeah, because no one's working now, are they? So obviously, you guys and girls out there who do work and stuff, and you can't work at the moment. Obviously, you've got to say thank you, Boris Johnson, or thank you to anyone who's actually staying in at the moment. And
they can't go out.
Yeah, they can't go out
because Boris
they can't work.
They've got to stay home. So you say thank you, Boris. That's very nice, and you can stay home and do whatever you like. I like Prince Charles was saying yesterday.
Oh yeah,
you can take your kids out and do nature with them.
Oh, all right. So Johnny Wind Chimes say hi to your mum for me, please, 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 please.
Who's that?
Oh, Johnny Wind Chimes.
Who's he?
He just said to say hi to you.
Sue?
Oh, to you. He said to say hi to you.
Oh, hello.
There we go. Hmm.
I mean, my age, I have never seen any government do that. Make everybody stay in.
Bit strange, isn't it, Long?
It is.
Mm.
This is that my day.
Mm.
You have to go to work. You would have had the government say, "Oh, stay home. You can do whatever you like." And we're going to pay you as well.
No, we know this virus is actually real. We do know because there's a lot of people been dying of it, obviously. But
yeah, but you die of cancer.
Yeah, well, no, there's more.
But
the thing is,
you
right?
can die of anything.
Yeah, you can die of anything. But thing is, and also,
does he say to people who's got cancer, "Oh, you can't go to work"?
Yeah, it was on a video the other day. It says that people with the standard flu. Why wasn't there a lockdown for people with just the standard flu?
Yeah.
They may stay at home during World War II and turn our lights off for fear of bombs. Yeah. It never left. Yeah. But I think, to be honest, like you could pretty much go outside and get run over by a car.
Right.
Or you get run over by a bus.
Or a motorbike.
Or motorbike, yeah.
Or a bicycle.
The Great Fire of London never got rid of the plague. I don't know about that though, but or a lorry. Yeah, or you could get run over by a lorry as well.
God.
Or you could go out and get bloody shot by some idiot who's got a gun or something. A mad devil person or something.
I mean, come on.
There's a lot of possibilities out there. Or a tractor. Yeah, well, if you live in the southwest of England, you'd probably get run over by a tractor or something, sitting on the grass and stuff, waiting for you, with your girlfriend and stuff, and then suddenly you don't realise the guy you're in the field with and all that, he's drove his tractor and he's going to run you over with it, but you don't see it coming because you're just sitting there in the grass amongst all the grass and all that. Next minute, the actual tractor driver is coming over. He's wondering what all this red stuff's all over his tractor. Like, what the hell? Fall of the waters, even, yeah. I guess there has been
pneumonia.
a long time, and when it kicked off as a new strain, it killed loads of people too. But it was back then they couldn't plan a lockdown. Yeah, I mean, if you think it was 1918, is it 1918? Or was it 19? I think it was 1918 when they had the Spanish flu. I don't know why they called it the Spanish flu and all that kind of shit though.
I don't get that. Chickens as well.
Yeah, and then they got that new thing. They've just had to kill loads of chickens, I think, before Christmas, because they had the chicken flu or turkeys. Was it turkeys or chickens they had to kill? I thought it was turkey. No, I thought it was the turkeys that got bloody. The Spanish flu was because of the Spanish were the first to report it. Okay. So wherever that they report it, so because of China reported it first, they called it the Chinese flu and all that stuff going on then. So it's based on where it was reported first. Okay. It was 1919. It killed 50 million. Bloody hell, 50 million. Jesus. Because they didn't have the communications we have now to plan lockdowns. Yeah, I know. I get that now as well and all that shit. We're going. It's not it's not the London plague, no. And it went away after it killed enough people. Jesus. Learn something new every day on here, I tell you. Oh. Yeah, I got a bit of a cold. You can probably see where it's sort of my sinuses, my nose has gone a bit red. Either that or I've been putting my nose into something. So we are trying to not let that happen again. Well, we hope not, but people were not staying in. Started in Old Croydon. Jesus. Yeah, so these live streams will be saved as well. So if people come in and on here and stuff, they'll be able to see it and all that. Before petrol was invented. Ah, okay. This is the reason why I don't actually drive a car or don't want to drive a car, is the fact that I've got an electric bicycle. And I think a lot of people should be going around on bicycles or trying to do like maybe electric cars and drive a lot, save the planet in that kind of aspect. Got a bit of a bloody traffic there. Oh, but anyway, what time is it? It is 1:35. I'm going to be going on to Alt Space probably in a couple of minutes, actually. Bicycles are great. Electric batteries still need big diesel trucks to mine the cobalt. Yeah. All have engines fueled by children's tears. But anyway, you guys and girls stay safe, because I'm going to need to go and take a piss anyway. But I'll see you probably maybe tomorrow or on my next live stream. But you all stay safe. And any guys and girls who haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm off for a dump, yeah. Yeah. Same here as well. TMI, too much information. Or is it TMFI, too much fucking information? Yeah, no, I mean, no, I know what it could be. Because she's got like water retention. They reckon it might be coming back, her water retention. I've been getting her to drink a lot of fluids and stuff and all that, so I've been making loads of teas. But they reckon it's something to do with the liver, where sometimes there's a lot of water on it and you need to drink a lot of fluids to get that off the fluids and stuff. And that's where she ended up in hospital beforehand. Yeah, I don't know. It's she's had 7 tests, and they've come back negative. So that's all a good thing. She's already had the tests already done, and they've come back 7 times when she was in hospital and all that. But I haven't been feeling well myself actually lately for the last few days. But I haven't really been out, and well, when we've been out, we keep away from loads of people. But we've just found out 2 weeks gone back that the what's it called, Lloyd's Bank. Apparently, one of the workers there got the COVID things going on due to the one of the customers or something, or maybe they touched something. And I asked the woman as well. I said, "How the hell is it that they've got this virus, or someone's picked up the virus, and they've put the mask on? I mean, surely that's got to be sort of protecting them in some way." Yeah, no, all my streams are saved on here, so you can watch the replays back, and you can comment in the description below, or the comment section below. But I will see on the next episode, or the next one on that. But hang on, does it say the chat online on the stream? Yeah, it should say the chat on there as well. Somewhere along the lines, because it saves the chats and it saves everything on the masks only stop you coughing on someone else. Yeah, I mean, no, I get that, but you would think it would prevent you from getting it in the fucking first place. Do you read it offline? Yeah, sometimes I'll read my stuff on there as well, and look up on and stuff, or the comments and stuff as well. I'm always reading offline. I read, actually, everybody sends me comments. I actually read every single one. From time to time, I'll watch the streams and look on there and see them and all of that, and then just look at the replays. Getting it much because it goes in your eyes. Yeah, I know, because someone told me that, but it goes in your eyes and all that. But yeah, what are you about, man? Huh?
I said that you catch off tins.
Huh?
You could catch off tins. Money.
Yeah, catch off tins, money. That's why they want people to go there with a card, to do it that way. But anyway, you all stay safe. I mean, obviously, they want people to do that, what's it called, digital money sort of thing with the credit cards and stuff. I think it's more to get people more into debt and shit, or put money on there so they can watch people's money. But I don't know at the moment what's going on. But anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. Stay safe all, and see you soon. Catch it from kissing as well. Yeah. Well, I won't be getting myself a girlfriend kissing her for next 20 years then, or 50 years at this rate. Bloody hell. Be too frightened. I might catch some then. I'm going to die a virgin at this rate. Jesus. Hey, how dare you? And laughing and going, yay. Anyway, sayonara. See you later. Catch you later. See you on the next stream. All right, here we go.
All right. My next